has mentioned that the case is to go before the Supreme Court on Monday before the CGI. Urgent listing being sought in the light of District Court's recent order allowing the ASI survey. And the plea is seeking stay on all proceedings going on in the Gyanvapi Mosque case before the district judge. Now, the SLP has challenged the High Court's May 31st order upholding maintainability of the suit filed by 5 Hindu women worshippers before the Varanasi court seeking the right to worship inside the Gyanvapi Mosque. The plea was to be listed on 28th July, but the urgent listing is being sought due to district judge's order directing the ASI survey of the mosque. Now, mentioning the request is being made in view of the May 19th order by Supreme Court, which had deferred a HC order for the ASI survey. We have Ananya Bhatnagar joining us live on the broadcast. Ananya, very good morning to you. Well, this is the particular input that we have about the Muslim side mentioning the case before Supreme Court on Monday before the CGI. What can be expected? What are we speculating from this particular input?
Well, the Muslim side would again seek a stay on this particular order for the conduct of a survey that has been ordered by the Varanasi court in the whole premises of the Adi Visheshwar temple, except which is already by the Supreme Court's order. At the same point of time, we might see that a caveat would be filed by the Hindu side. However, the same has not been confirmed to us yet, but the sides would be heard, and then the Supreme Court can actually grant a stay in that particular matter as well. But that is all has to be answered when actually the Supreme Court hears these particular petitions. But remember that the Varanasi court had recently given out, the direction to the Archaeological Survey of India to conduct a survey of that particular temple, except the Vazu area, in order to check as to how to which period does the central dome, does that western wall that is there belongs to, and what is the origin of those particular walls is basically the task that has been given to the Archaeological Survey of India. So definitely we'll have to wait and watch for as to what happens next into this particular matter. But a big development coming in that on Monday, this matter would be mentioned before the topmost court of the country.
Right, Ananya. Another thing that we mentioned about is the plea is seeking stay on all proceedings going on in the Gyanvapi Mosque case before the district judge. Could you please throw some more light on this particular aspect of the case?
Could you please repeat your question?
Right. I was just saying that we just mentioned that the plea is seeking stay on all proceedings going on in the Gyanvapi Mosque case before the district judge. Could you please throw some more light as to how this can be seen? Can you please put this into context?
Well, there are various suits that are pending before the Varanasi District Court. Remember that it was the Supreme Court's order which had transferred all of these suits to the district judge at Varanasi. And now, in fact, this petition would also seek a stay on all of those proceedings because, earlier it was only that particular matter where the Wazu Khana was involved was actually being heard by the topmost court of the country. But now a request would be made that, all of the suits should be kept pending until the Supreme Court actually decides as to whether or not an ASI survey or a scientific investigation has to be carried out in that particular matter or not.
Right, Ananya. Thank you for all those details, and we will keep a close look as to what pans out on Monday. But